Now, we have all seen some toxic relationships, but we've also seen some loving relationships. I thought, why not list 3 things that can be considered toxic or healthy in a relationship? Passwords and passcodes. Now, I personally believe there's nothing wrong with having the passcode or the password to your significant other's social media or their phone, as long as it's being used for something good. Emergencies, for example. If I need to get into your phone because something's going on with my phone or something has happened to you and people need to break into your phone, this is a good way to be able to say, you know what, I have your passcode, I have your password, I'm able to get into it and help can be on the way, help can be assisted to you. At least I know what's going on. On the other side, there's the toxic way. You do not need my password and passcode if you're going to be using it to stalk what it is that I'm doing or that I'm posting. You want to look at my messages. You want to look at my social media to see the head count, to see who it is that I'm liking. I mean, nowadays on social media, you could like something, you could see somebody's name pop up. Like, it's very easy now to see. But to use that for having to stalk my socials or having to see who's texting or who's calling me, that's toxic. There's a thing called privacy. I was me before I met you, we became one. If you're not going to use it for something as serious as emergencies, but only use it for your own good because you're dealing with insecurities or whatever happened in your past, then you don't need to be in a relationship. I'm sorry to say that. Like, people are going to have their own opinions and be like, oh, well, I do this with my man and he don't mind, or I do this with my girl. And listen, these are my personal opinions. You can put down how you feel in the comments down below to these 3 things. But personally, if you're going to use it just to make yourself feel better, then you don't need to be in a relationship. Relationships should be based on trust. There should be trust in a relationship. If you don't trust your partner, then you don't need to be in a relationship with them. So, I'm just saying, don't fight me. I'm just saying. Having your partner's location. Now, me having your location is good for me. It's good for me. I check locations based off of emergencies. I watch locations based off of, let's say, like, you're working late. I need to know that you're able to make it home safely, especially if I know at some point you're not going to be able to use your phone because you're driving, whatever, long ride. Me having your location just to make sure that you're good, that you're at the location that you need to be at, so that way there's no problems. In case something happens, I could say this is the place I last saw you at. That's my uses for having someone's location. On the other side, there's the toxic side. People are using people's locations to pop up at wherever they are at, to see what it is that they're doing, to see if they're doing exactly what they said they were doing. People are popping up at locations also because they don't want their partner to be with no one else other than them. Sometimes it's like you see me here, so now you have to direct your energy and your focus here. I'm not on that. I don't like that at all. If I have your location, it's because I want to make sure that you made it to wherever you were going to go safely. That wherever you are is wherever you are. In case something pops off, you're able to send the Batman signal, and I'm able to say, okay, he said he was going here, he's here, something must be wrong, right? Whatever the case may be. Emergencies is only the time you need to be looking at somebody's location. Fight yourself in the comments. I'm just saying, anything other than that, whether it's just being nosy, for fun and giggles, whatever, being nosy is whatever. Like, you could look at the location. But to really like pop up and show yourself and be extra, I don't like that. Now, the third thing is communication. I had to write this down because there's so much that goes into it and I do not want to misread it or misquote it. So this is what I said. The healthy thing of communication is talking about what it is that is uncomfortable for vice versa and finding a common ground. There's a way to talk to your significant other so that way both of y'all can get your point across. And there's no ifs, ands, or buts or questions about what it is that you meant. There's no way of misreading what it is that someone said or how someone said it or a certain tone. We're here right now, we're communicating, you're letting me know what it is and what it's not. I'm able to tell you what it is and what it's not, what's making me uncomfortable. We're able to work through this and move on. Now, the toxic way is where it becomes disrespectful, when it becomes very controlling, you telling me what it is that I'm not going to do, what I won't be doing, what I shouldn't be doing, as though you're trying to control my movements, trying to control how I act, trying to control who I could be around or who I can't be around. Like I said in the beginning, the healthy way is communicating why you feel uncomfortable, what it is that's making you feel uncomfortable, and finding a common ground. Telling me what I am gonna do and what I'm not gonna do, that don't work for me. We're both adults, we communicate properly. There's a way to go about certain things, and we deal with a lot, especially in this generation that I'm seeing more often now, is a lot of domestic violence and a lot of domestic disputes, a lot of controlling behaviors where people are finding that to be cute. People are finding toxic behaviors to be cute, to be interesting, to be fun. And we're seeing more now as of this year, more than ever. I mean, we're in February. I've seen about 6 stories now between the ending of January, even the beginning of January. So I had to see about maybe 8 to 10, because it's actually increased. 8 to 10 stories of women losing their lives based off of another person's controlling actions and them not being able to control their attitude, their anger. There should be no reason why you're trying to control me when we're both adults, and I should not be fearful of you. If there's something that you're uncomfortable with or you don't agree with, there's always a better option to separate. What's so hard about separating? Because people want to have control. If I can't have you, nobody else can. And we're not going to keep on going through the same patterns of this every single year, every single month. At this point, let's go the healthy route. Let's have a healthy relationship, healthy communication skills, and let's use what we need to use for good and not to help insecurities, to not help boost egos. Let's really get to the end of it all so that way we can go into 2026 with increases of healthy relationships, happy endings, like marriage, horse with a carriage, all that good stuff. All I know is toxicity is not cute. It's never been cute. It's never been anything short of fun. If you have to worry about your life being at risk, no. If you have to worry about your mental and your emotional well-being being up and roller coaster rides for the rest of your life with this person, no, you don't have to go through that. So find better ways, y'all. Stop spreading toxicity as though it's cute or that it's fun. I mean, if we're gonna be for real, let's talk about the statistics. A lot of the domestic violence disputes, which has been increased to 75% of women, have ended up being fatal in the last few years, and it has increased. it has increased over the last few years, and it should not have to be that way. Let's get to the healthy way of loving each other and leave all the insecurities, all the anger, all the bitterness behind, so we can actually move forward and create healthy homes, healthy environments, and really build and grow and show people that there's healthy love out there, especially in the Black community. Let's really show that we have healthy Black love, and it's not always rah and drama and what they depict in movies, TV shows. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Let's get the subscribers to 100 subs. Make sure you follow my socials in the description bar. And let's get these likes up. Let's get these views up. And without further ado, I'm you guys' what? I'm you guys' what? I'm you guys' BET. So tap in, stay tuned for more videos coming very soon. Reaction maybe. Thinking about it. And let's continue to have fun. Let's continue to build this relationship. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Weekends, get it poppin' on the low. Got a thing coming for sure.